type shit. I know how it is. So,
right. And I imagine that word of mouth is crazy. Just like folks just like you would do a good job. It might be a free job for somebody or something that you may have looked out for somebody and probably did it for like way less than what you usually charge, and they tell other people that you just got three more shoes.
My slogan, always, shit, I got it from my cousin, but this is true. The streets talk for you. I never had to advertise nothing, like, oh, come get your shoes done by me. I do such a good job, the streets talk for me. And everywhere, like, I'm always gonna say the city show me love every day. Like, I go to Walmart, they give me this Chicago famous label. I don't look at it like that. I'm a normal person.
I think you a little bit past Chicago, just judging off of that TikTok.
I ain't gonna lie, you know.
For real, because you have been in. I think Nice Kicks had you.
Yeah, they did. Nice Kicks, a couple little sneakers. Like I was on some sneaker blogs. Like I was somewhere viral for a video I made that I was telling the truth about.
Right. Which one? The
phone positive. The truth.
I 100% agree with everything.
Thank you. At least you have it.
Because, bro, as soon as because I was working at Jimmy Jazz at the time, and as soon as they started dropping like the gray suede, the Wolf gray suede phones. They started dropping the Spider-Mans. I was like, the fuck is this? The mirrors.
Man, they started doing the Weatherman's thermal pad.
The Weatherman is probably the ugliest shoe I've ever seen.
I'm gonna go with the thermal phones. If you put like pictures on the videos, put the thermal phone on the ugliest phones all the time. I can vouch for that. Horrible. Once they start going that graphic route, it was a hit or miss. That's all I was saying about the video. Like, you got people that like it. I'm gonna say 80% of the people didn't like it, but that's the downfall of phone pods. That's where it started right there.
Yeah. That definitely killed phones. Because honestly, I still would phones. I think they perfect for year-round shoes because you can wear them in the summertime. Depending on the type of socks you wear, your feet won't sweat. You can wear them in the wintertime. They got good grip, kind of like boots.
I tell you this, people always want to wonder why phone pods cost so much. They built like tanks.
Exactly.
You can wear them all year.
You can't crease them up.
You can't crease them.
It takes a lot of wears for the paint to start wearing off.
I'm a fixer. I'll fix shoes. If you can beat down a pair of phone pods, use a rough nigga.
Yeah,
like, simple as that. Like,
I still got my PB&Js. They in great condition.
I got phones from '97.
Right. And the sole's still on them and everything.
Intact. Like, that's how indestructible phones are. It's worth your money. So
I used to tell people all the time, a lot of shoes is overpriced right now.
Phones is properly priced because you're going to get your money's worth out of it. Jordans and all these dunks and shit they wearing these days. Don't get me wrong, I like them too. My collection is 90% of Jordans, but phone pods is you getting your $250 worth. I can honestly say that. Like, literally. So it's a couple shoes like that, but phone posits is one of them. I give them that.
Right. So what are the steps to restoration? Like from the beginning to the end. Like what steps do you choose when you are restoring shoes?
I mean, it varies on the project, man. You always gonna have to start with a cleanup. Like that's the end of the mandatory. That's the end of the number one thing, and that's how I get paid. The reason I get paid off people's laziness. Like literally, like people don't like to clean their shoes. That's what they need majority of the time. I seen that as a kid. I'm like, how my shoes staying clean all year round, but y'all shit beat up to the floor? I understand y'all kids and teenagers, but y'all like to walk around in dirty shoes? I seen that, and that's when it clicked. Like, you know what? I'm gonna try this. As far as the process, it varies what's getting done, but the basics is a cleanup. Like, you clean somebody's shoes, a nice cleaning, easy money. You can make.
Yeah, that's most work.
Man, you can make off fingernail polish remover cotton balls and soap and water. You can make hundreds per hour a day. Easy money. And, you know, I get a game out like that because I want to see everybody eating. I ain't stingy. Everybody like, oh, you giving the salsa? I'm like, bro, it's too much money out here to be made. I can't do we live in Chicago, bro. This is the third largest city. I can't do everybody's shoes.
Right. Like, there's enough money out here for everybody.
I don't even consider myself one of the originators, but I feel like I'm one of the ones everybody like, oh yeah, he's. I did it different from everybody. I feel like everybody that did it, that was doing it where I was doing it, they wasn't doing it for the hood. Like I was they was getting shoes shipped to their crib. I ain't started getting shoes shipped to my crib until I was like 2016 probably. Like I was real life trapping out the crib, in and out like all day.
Like folks knocking on your door.
I ain't gonna say knocking, but call me outside. I'm outside. You feel me? You can bring me shoes type shit. I'm gonna call away. Hey, bro, I'm about to bring me shoes. All right, bet. Be here about 20, 30 minutes. Shit. Everybody wasn't built like that. Is it the safe as hell? No. But I ain't never had no problems. Ain't nobody gonna come in there for no dirty shoes. But you feel me? I'm prepared for them type of things. You feel me? Like we gonna get to that. But I'm prepared for them type of things. God bless, ain't nothing happen. God bless, ain't nothing happened to me. But it definitely you gotta stay on your toes about them things. That's like, you know, that's just living in the hood and coming from the hood. That's like basic hood 101. Like you don't pose to work.
Stay dangerous.
You feel me? Stay dangerous. That's basically what that is. Like I said, God bless, nothing ain't happened. So.
Right. So what made you start doing sneaker reviews and why? Like when did you start doing it and why?
The people been asking for it for, you know what, making content. I was contemplating about it forever. Like
yeah.
I really started in 2020, but I ain't gonna say I ain't really take it serious.
You took off quick then.
I kind of did. You know, I give myself a pat on the back. It wasn't because I started 2020, but I wasn't consistent. Like for you to be consistent with content, you gotta like you real life gotta post every day. like I then I got 50 videos in my draft. Like.
Cause you got on TikTok, you got almost 100K followers on TikTok.
Almost, I'm finna hit it, and that's in really what we in June.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. I started taking TikTok like serious like February, cause I always had one. I just never. I was getting on there for funny videos and watching stuff, but you know, you know what? I want to get monetized on here. Like,
right.
I was like, you know, I'm gonna take it serious. I took it serious. I had a little shorty I was messing with. I'm gonna give her a shout out. I ain't gonna say her name, but she was like, why you just don't post every day? She gave me a better idea than what I was doing. I was like, you know what? She said, just post the shoes you just do every day. I was like, you know what? That's actually kind of smart. Because I was doing it like, kind of like sneaker releases and stuff. And then I gotta wait for somebody to bring me the shoes and shit like that. I'm like, you know what? She just had a bright idea. And I was like, you know, I could post every day. And then one question went to the next question. If you know TikTok, you know how it is. And then it just started feeding the game and knowledge. Like I said, I'm a geek when it comes to this stuff. Like I'm a basketball junkie, and that's what a lot of shoes like originate from. So it's like, oh yeah, I definitely can give you a backstory on how he grew up on Allen Iverson, Kobe and LeBron, and you know the 90s and the 80s. Like that's all I watch anyway. So it's like
just like these kids nowadays, they growing up to
Travis. They can tell me more about Travis. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know who Travis was until like 2018, whatever. But for real, I be out the loop when it comes to shit like that. I feel like I'm getting a little too old. That nigga then the same age as me, but it's like I don't really pay it. He know his audience. I'm not part of his audience. No disrespect to him or nothing. It's just like I didn't know who Travis Scott was.
Right.
Really, I didn't know who he was until the shoe came out. I said, "Well, who is this, bro? And why everybody going crazy for it?" But
that's understandable.
He took over